Hi everybody, I am not Sparky Van Devender, tragically. I wish I were a shop dog most days. It's Lindsay and it's Tuesday, so we have Laydowns. The first book I want to talk about that I'm so excited about is Wandering Stars by Tommy Orange. This is our March First Editions pick, so if you are a subscriber to our First Editions Club, you will be getting a signed copy of this book. We had the pleasure of hanging out with Tommy while he signed 1,500 copies of this book. He is lovely, wonderful, but even more importantly, he's an incredible writer. Wandering Stars picks up with some of the characters from his first novel, There, which we do have a couple of signed copies left over of this one, so if you haven't read There, it was a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize. It's stunning, I loved it, and I loved Wandering Stars. So happy this book is out today. Congratulations, Tommy. Another release I'm excited about is After Annie by Anna Quindlen, which Elise can tell you more about. This one is contemporary fiction. It follows the family and friends of a woman whose early passing impacts all of their lives. Anna Quindlen is an incredible writer. So excited for this book. For some historical fiction, we have Maurice Carlos Ruffin, who is one of my favorite Southern writers. A lot of his books are set in New Orleans. This one is historical fiction, The American Daughters. If you want to do a little genre bending, Kirsten Backus, whose last novel, The Lives of Monster Dogs, came out in the late 90s. This is the first book we've had from her since then. It's King Nix. It is a gothic mystery, beautiful writing, but also very spooky. For sci-fi fantasy, A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen is out today. This one draws on Norse mythology. And also, look at these pages. They're shiny. I'm like a squirrel. I just want to see shiny things. And for nonfiction, 2 essay collections that I'm very excited about out today. We have Sloane Crosley, Grief is for People. This is a collection of essays about grieving. And also Dead Weight by Emmeline Klein. This is about body image and Western beauty standards. And up next we have Elise.
Body image and Western beauty standards. How do you follow that? Hi everybody, Elise here with some exciting events. Tonight, we are so happy to be hosting Scout Underhill. DN Doggos, get the party started. If I had a nickel for every time I've said that, thank you, Scout. This is really great. And it's these wonderful dogs, and they've picked their characters and they have their dice and they're gonna go on this amazing adventure. And I am just telling you, I wish that I had had this book when I was young. I would have eaten it up. In fact, being my age, I still might eat it up. Scout, we're so excited to see you tonight, and we're excited to see everybody who comes to this. Now, tomorrow we have Claire McKeever Burgett. Claire, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I don't think that there are any more seats available, but hopefully we will get more books in. We will have Claire sign them. This is Blessed Are the Women. This is naming and reclaiming women's stories from the Gospels. This is such a beautiful book. And she weaves her journey in with women of the Bible who help create Christianity, and it's poetry and it's healing, and it's just really beautiful. So check online, order the book, it's beautiful. Then on Saturday, you know, story time, one of my favorite things, Tyler and Cody Fetter. Are you mad? Are you mad at me? And this is about Opal. Is she adorable? She's a little ostrich. And she overcomes her worry and with her own sense of being and help from her family and friends. So they are going to be here at 10:30 on Saturday for story time. It's going to be so much fun. Then I have written down here in my little cheat sheet some things that are coming up, because there are so many amazing events and you just need to check on these. We have Kennedy Ryan, Rebecca Searle. We have Elizabeth Shreve, story time. Alice Randall. This is April, I'm going a little ahead of time, but Alice has written an amazing new book. Adam Silvera, so this is the Infinity Kings, and he's going to be in conversation with Jeff Zettner. Do not miss that. Charlie Peacock with Andy Ashworth, Micaiah Johnson, Percival Everett. I mean, you know, this is a very, very long list of incredible events that are coming up. So I hope I see you at all of them. I also want to give a little shout out to Ann and Rae Ann. We miss you both. Hopefully we'll see you next week. In the meantime, we have the fabulous Kat. Take it away, Kat.
Hey, I'm gonna be Rae Ann today, and let's hope I can be just as good at talking about kids' books as she is. First up, we have a couple really good picture books. We have Sleepy Sheepy and the Sheepover. Come on. By Lucy Ruth Cummins, illustrated by Pete Oswald. And you might recommend Pete Oswald's illustrations from the Bad Seed series, which is also hilarious. This is about a little sheep named Sleepy Sheepy, and he is going over to his grandparents for a sheepover. And he's really excited because he loves his grandparents, but also it's a little scary, and how does he overcome that? Next up, we have David Sedaris and Ian Falconer with Pretty Ugly. We do have some signed copies. This is Anna von Ogre, and she's stunning. No notes. She's beautiful. And then she contorts her face and becomes a normal-looking human child, which is horrible. And everyone is just aghast. And she has to find a way to come to terms with her own image in her family. And it's really funny and really strange because it's David Sedaris. Last, for the picture books, we have The Wrong Book by Drew Daywalt. You guys know him from The Day the Crayons Quit series. It's the same really funny, laugh out loud humor. There are so many good voices to do. You're trying to figure out, what do things say? This is a lion. Lions live on the farm and they say moo. Obviously. Next up we have, as Elise mentioned, Scout Underhill's D&Doggos. This is a D&D campaign with dogs. It is a middle grade graphic novel, but if you played D&D at all, you should get this for everybody in your party. Just no question there. Then we have Kelly Yang, Finally Heard. This is about a young girl who comes to join her family in the US and how she has to deal with social media, which is much more complicated than she thinks it is. Then we have Max and the House of Spies, A Tale of World War II by Adam Gidwitz. This is the first in a duology about a young boy who has to leave his family in Berlin, he's Jewish, on the Kindertransport. And even though he knows that Berlin is increasingly dangerous for Jewish families, he wants to find a way to get back there and be reunited with them. And how does he do that? To link up with the English Spy Network, of course. That's what we've got for today. Thanks for reading. See you next time.